Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking. Right on time, as always. How's everyone doing? Anyone who contradicts, Nightbot is here to help out. Thanks for joining, guys. We got a nice surprise from SCS. Perfect timing for a change. They didn't release something right after the stream. Sometimes you just get lucky, huh? How's everyone doing, guys? Good morning, good evening. There was supposedly a guy that was first, but I'm not going to mention him because he keeps mentioning I'm late. So let's skip that guy. Hey Ark, welcome back. Sounder, good morning. Patrick, glad to see you again. How are things? Oni, how are you? Welcome back. And L, thanks for joining, man. Wanna be famous guy? Well, he's banned now. Thanks, Alex. Glad you made it to the stream. How are you guys? Have you managed to check out the new DAF truck? I saw some photos in Discord already. You guys are super fast. How are you guys doing? Let's put the overlay in there. There we go. Let me see. Do we have some folks that I missed? Let me go through chat 1 second, guys. Alright, hope you can hear me properly. Otherwise, I would have just been mumbling without anyone hearing at all. Hey, Tom. Thanks for joining. Oh, we have two Toms. I'm going to call you J Moore. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. The bans were exclusively for Jack. Oh no. That's anyone who contradicts this dictatorship. La música de suspense. Well, that's actually perfect because we'll be starting off in that region. Hey Michael. Which vacuum cleaner will the new truck sound like? I don't even want to figure it out, you know. I want to just skip through all of that because based on all accounts I've seen, it is a certified vacuum cleaner. So I don't need a vacuum cleaner in ETS2. So we're jumping straight through, modding it out. Thankfully, Kriechbaum has a DAF XG Euro 6 sounds, and Max has the compatibility patch for the new DAF XG. Still sounds weird, doesn't it? DAF XG. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Maybe it takes some getting used to. Anyway, we will see shortly. Flight Sim Discord. Yes, they had that before, but yes, as Buster mentioned, they've improved it a bit. Still a lot of improvements to be made in that area though. Still not so accurate, but it is better than before, so that's good. Hey Deso, thanks for joining. Welcome back, Tom, by the way. Get that in there. Let's get the music. That was the wrong button. Let's get the music out. And let's remove that thing. All right. Looking good. Been driving the new DAF today. Oh, nice. How has it been? Hey, Cornetic. Good morning. Welcome back. Time for some trucking today. Feels futuristic truck like the new Actros. Nice. I am very curious about the mirror cams. We'll see. Surprised I'm not driving the new DAF. What made you say that? Did the title throw you off? Is the sarcasm real on that one? Philippine Truck Simulator when? Good question. Yes. Disney World. Oh, awesome. Amazing. Yeah, it's great to see that the US is getting back to normal. Like even in the videos I watch in YouTube, people are not even wearing masks anymore, and now for a good thing because they're vaccinated and they're not required anymore for the most part. I hope people are not just skipping out on it. But yeah, it looks like a lot of vaccinations have been happening there, so things are getting back to normal. Places are starting to open up again. It's amazing. Hope it's going to be the same for the other parts of the world as well. Alright, so here we are. Let's hide that for the moment. Clumpy makes an appearance. What do we have here? Well, we have most of the mods still. 140 is the version that we're at because I heard that in 141 the truck is not there yet. So we'll have to update. We'll have to wait for that update. So unfortunately, you cannot go on convoys yet with the new DAF. So here we are. We have the DAF XF Euro 6 Paccar MX-13 engine sound from Kriechbaum. This is quite old already, but still works with 140. And then we just have a compatibility patch by Max. Pretty straightforward. So that should allow us to prevent using any vacuum cleaner sounds. And for my friends with OCD tendencies, this is the gift for you. There you go. A few red items here and there. Nothing fancy. Oh, that's actually not a lot anymore, huh? And yes, we'll be driving with the Iberia sign rework. We're starting in that area and then we'll try to explore it as we go. Yeah, I have a job in mind. We will see if we can get to that. All right. Clumpy, go away. Clumsy is back. Let's load up the profile. Vacuum cleaner A+ rated. 86 mods. Oh yeah, you're right. Truck is good. The new DAF XG. You've been driving the new DAF too. I can imagine most of the people are trying it out. Not everyone will be a fan for sure, but I guess it's a safe assumption everyone will be trying it out at least. Row X. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've explored Row X actually. It's time we explored that again. I do have a permanent membership in there, so I should have access to it still. It's been a while. Would be nice country roads, huh? Cool. Yeah, I stopped using other mods, map mods, even Rust map, just so I could narrow down and isolate the stutterings first. There's the truck. And I think we have more or less gotten a handle of the stutters. So I think we've minimized it already. But we'll see in this trip because we actually have an own trailer. I want to try out if we have stutters in the stream and everything. There's the interior of the truck. We have a cat, we have a dog, we have Rex there, and we have to name this fellow. Should I name him Alex? That would be very apt, I think. And that's the truck we have. Now, unfortunately, this truck doesn't have many config options yet. It's very bare bones at the moment. You cannot even have a painted grille, which I'm sure everyone would have loved. So if you can't beat them, join them. So let me show you what I did. That's why the paint job is like this. Because the grille, you cannot really change. So it's really just that color, not even chrome. So what I did is to base, if you can't beat them, join them, base the paint job around that. So it does look painted, if you get what I mean. Right, so one way or another, we're going to make the colors combine properly. So I think that made it more or less work. No more stutters on sub. There you go. And then we have mirror cams all over the place. So no more conventional mirrors. And that's how it looks. Don't show those red dots. Hey, Mr. Kelly. Thanks for joining. Let's go and hear the engine. This is from Kriechbaum. Take note, Kriechbaum. Not the default vacuum cleaner sounds. Not too shabby. The Z-Mods Cat 3406B has released. Ah, I see. That was a sneaky release, wasn't it? Last time I heard it was in the store but not yet being sold. That was quick. That was the expensive one, wasn't it? Mirror cams are there. We will see if they freeze later on. I'm hoping they don't. but we'll for sure test that as we go. One question for those who've driven this: is there really no GPS in there, or did I just miss the option? Because I had to put in the phone GPS for it to... Oh, no. I bet there is. But I have a mod that disables it. Yes, I have the Garmin GPS, which probably disables that. Yeah, not a lot of options at the moment on this truck. Very bare bones. 4x2. Minimal. The DAF tuning pack isn't even compatible with it, except for the wheels. I love that RPM gauge. So fancy looking. Where does it say the ETA? Is it in the GPS? I want to see that. Maybe we have to disable the mod I have. Okay, let's try it. Right, exactly. Let's see if I change profiles. Normally this is not advisable. Normally I would say exit the game so that it's clean, because sometimes it gets corrupted and you get into crashes when you just go to the profile and then go back in. So what we do is we disable the Garmin GPS and the speed limit for phone GPS so that we get the proper GPS in the truck. Hopefully that works this time. $7 USD for the new engine sounds. I wonder why he made it expensive. That was a big jump, wasn't it? Like almost double the price. A lot of people have been complaining about that. You guys think it's too expensive? It is a lot more expensive than the ones before. But is it too expensive now for its quality? If we didn't get old engines with $4 or £4 or whatever it was, if it's the first release he had and he's released it for $7 USD, would you be complaining the same way? Or is it because the price increased that it feels like cheating? Or are you totally fine with it? For the old Z-mod prices, you would buy without hesitation. But now you will hate to hear if it's worth it. That's actually a very good point. That is the same sentiments I have. That's why I haven't bought it yet. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. This time you really have to gauge it. You really have to see if it's worth it first. It can't just be an automatic purchase anymore. Alright, let's see if that's back. There it is. Okay, great. Thank you. We can go ahead and disable that phone GPS in there now. I was wondering why such a huge area without a GPS. Seems like a waste. But yeah, now it's there. Good. But that's good, at least. That means the Garmin GPS mod works for this one also. If you want to disable that, just put in the Garmin GPS mod. Has anyone heard how the new cat sounds are like, and what is your impression on it? The dashboard looks good, but when you zoom in like this, it does look a bit low res, doesn't it? I can imagine Oscar releasing a mod for this with a higher quality version. So that's what? Fuel economy, that's the cruise control, I believe. That's what? Engine time or drive time? Oh my goodness, don't let Jack hear it. Jack is here, yar. Sorry if I missed. Can't remember if I yarred you yet. Doesn't sound good. Air pressure, coolant temperature. Looks good indeed. Alright. 3406B. Sounds so good. Hey hell. Or maybe I should call you 86 to be on the safer side. Thanks for joining. Alright, let's go and pick a route, guys. Let's go and pick a route. I do want to go through the changed areas in this Iberia rework. But to do that, we'll have to probably go via this route. Guarda, Salamanca, Valladolid, Burgos. Yeah, that route, that the horizontal, not horizontal, diagonal route going there. Let's see if we can find a job that goes that way. I think it's Zaragoza we had the job. That's perfect, yes. So that would take us across most of the reworked areas at least. Not fully, but close enough. Let's go with that. Grass rolls. Why not? 17 tons. Alright, yeah, someone linked it in Discord. The new a YouTube video, A Fox in the Box. So what are your initial impressions, guys? By the way, wasn't it was it Panda who said that you can now see the ETA in the GPS? Why can I not see it? Is this... I'm not sure how I feel about the indicator sounds. Quite interesting sounds, aren't they? Lights are default. That is definitely custom. That sounds different, but I'm not sure if that's just because of our mods. Let this guy go. I have mixed feelings about the blinker sound. Maybe it takes some getting used to. Top right of the dash by the clock. Top right. That 12:03? Oh, there. Yeah, I see what you mean. The 2 minutes in there. Pretty cool. That's a nice twist. That's a loud clock. Engine braking. Next to 12:03 indeed. Now it's saying 1 minute. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sounds pretty nice. Not sure if it's $7 nice. If it was a DD, it would probably have been an immediate purchase for me. Cat 3406E versus B. What is the difference? One is mechanical, one is electrical, I would imagine. But what is mechanical and electrical? Also, I just noticed the mirror cams are a bit wide, aren't they? The field of view, and they're a bit darker than the outside, I think. If we look at this, yeah, it's a lot brighter. It's a bit brighter outside than in the camera. So I guess there's kind of some kind of brightness adjustment in there. But yeah, I noticed the field of view is a bit wide. It's going to be harder to park that. We might be able to work around that if we have the true mirror FOV. So let's try it. No worries, MW. Thanks for joining. I got it. I got what you meant. Thank you. Still better than the Iveco indicator sounds. I didn't hate it that much when you tried it on the stream, the indicators. Now we'll be getting a lot of unsubs. Hey officer. Welcome back, man. Glad you could join. How have you been? Okay, let's try to park. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Try to park with these white FOVs. Not liking it too much. I like the visibility. I don't like the FOV itself. Let's compare that with having the true mirror mod in a bit. You know what? Let's try it here. Would be a nice contrast, I think. Use that mirror cam in front to see how far we are from the gate there. Alright, so take a look at this, guys, alright? Remember this spot. Oh, that's interesting. That's nice. They managed to make it accurate enough that when you close the engine, the mirrors also turn off. Nice attention to detail. Alright, let's enable the true mirror cam. True mirror FOV, rather. That's the guy. They just place it on top. In some trucks, it gets a bit too much, but I think for this truck in particular, it might be perfect. Unsub. Double sub by Alex. Crap Vecos for the bin. Hey Luna. Consoles, yeah. I can feel the pain. A lot of people have been requesting for ETS2 and ATS to arrive on consoles. Unfortunate for console users, but yeah, it looks like SCS is focusing on the PC. PC Master Race for the win! No, sorry. No, you guys deserve a great truck sim as well. It's just that SCS probably has so many things on their to-do list that putting the console release is a bit beyond them at the moment. Hopefully that changes. We will see. Did I miss a sub? Sorry Freddy, I missed your resub. 9 months, I just remembered because Officer gifted a sub to Luna. Thank you guys, GG. Appreciate the support there. There we go. That changed, didn't it? That definitely changed. Oh, that's amazing. So that's something I recommend, guys. If you are driving this truck, I highly recommend using the True Mirror FOV on it. Look at that. You have to actually move the camera to see the truck. A bit of it, at least. The angle is a bit weird though, isn't it? It's like a bit diagonal. Yeah, it's not... It's a bit strange. Not sure how to angle that properly, but I guess that would be enough there. Also on this side, just to see the truck barely. Okay, good. That I think I can reverse easier. The good sounds for the engines. Oh my goodness, I really don't have an explanation for it. I really don't have an explanation for it. It just doesn't seem like a priority. Yeah, the FOV is great, but the angle, not my favorite. It's a bit more dramatic GTA style angle. Bit bent. Now the engine sounds are a bit weak, aren't they? We might have to tune that in a bit. Does anyone know what this is for? The truck in the middle? Does it have any functionality? Welcome to the bro zone, Luna. Trying to stay awake so you can enjoy the stream, so tired. Have a good night, Freddy. Thanks again for the resub. There it is. The April Fool's ones. Actually, those were really good. Those were really good, that's true. Nvidia Profile Inspector is what I use. You can find it in the mods list under graphics. That's where the step-by-step guide is from Ben and Jay. That's a very good recommendation, guys. I do miss driving in Raw X. It definitely has a different appeal. Something that I am starting to miss. More country road feels. But for now, we're sticking with ProMods just for this stream. But yeah, you can expect me to get back into Raw X eventually in the near future. But for now, help me out and let's pay close attention if there will be stutters. So far, the mirrors are looking good. Looks like they managed to tweak that, but we'll see more. So I'll try to move my head to the very edge of the screen just so that the mirrors will be barely visible, and we're going to see if it's still rendering, because that's the main problem with mirror cams in the other unofficial truck mods. Like in the new Actros, even the next gen Scania had a mod about that. And yeah, this one it's still rendering the leftmost mirror. If I do that on the other side here, and I'm not sure if you can see that because of my face, but yeah, it is rendering all throughout. That is amazing. Yeah, they definitely tweaked that. Amazing. Alright. I shouldn't have expected anything less. When it comes to the modeling, the 3D models, the optimization, SCS definitely has their expertise in those areas. I took a look at the triangle count of this truck, by the way. 1 million triangles in the exterior, 3 million in the interior. Very, very good optimization. Can't expect anything less from SCS in that regard. Okay? I'll catch up with chat 1 second. TikTok. There you go. Thanks a lot, Alex. Last best work. Oh, crap. That was a huge one. I thought we were rid of it. For those who missed the previous video in YouTube, you can catch up later, !YouTube. But I was mentioning about the things I was doing to try and isolate the stuttering problem when you're using an own trailer and when you have all these mods, ProMods and the other mods. I had a theory that it could be it's not really ProMods that is causing it. It might be the other mods that we had, like Cast's trailer mods, cargo mods and whatnot, our Nook's trailer pack and whatnot. Anything that could contribute to more loading time in the cargo market. Maybe that was the culprit. I'm not so sure now anymore. And I just noticed Google GPS mod is not so perfect with this one because it changes the position of the speed limit and it kind of goes over the top there. Not really a big issue, but it's not optimal, is it? I can hear the wind sounds from Zmod's wind noise mod. Oh, that's nice. You actually have a line for cruise control. Pretty cool. That's a very nice high-tech looking dashboard, isn't it? 60 in here. The sounds are okay, I think. But I think we are starting to get... Our standards are starting to get higher and higher. That the sounds are not bad. But we've definitely heard better, I think. Would you guys agree on that? But at least they are not vacuum cleaner. At least they sound like a real truck, right? It's just that there's not much, how do you say, definition into them. Maybe we can tweak that with some volume sounds. 1 second, let's try. Maybe it's just not too loud enough. We can try and max these out just to see if that will change. Oh, that sounds a lot better. Okay, I take back what I said. It's just the volume. Yeah, you can slowly hear the RPM building. Very nice. Okay, I'm a convert now again. Now what I'm not such a huge fan of is that actual GPS. Because of how large it is. I would imagine in real life that would be amazing. But because of the same resolution of the map just zoomed in to fit that space, there's another stutter. It looks a bit low res, doesn't it? Not a huge fan. So I think I will go back to the phone GPS, my favorite. Let's see if we can route into a mechanic if there's anything nearby. Of course there is not. In Salamanca there is. Okay, let's drop by Salamanca. We're not in any rush. And you guys pay close attention to the signs. Okay, this is the same route that we took, A23, the previous video. I tried it on and off with the mod, the re-signing, the Iberia reworks, sign reworks. What's the official name? But yeah, it does improve a lot of the signs, adds a lot of them. Big rig truck? No, unfortunately not. I don't have a license. I don't think they'll ever give me one, given my track record of driving in here. The stutters are back, as requested. Usually cannot stand DAF, but this new one you love. Oh, that's great. Yeah, this one is new. These like tall signs. That one is new from the signs. Why does this guy super slow? Ah, because of that guy. Nice. You're in Edinburgh. That's a good move then. Driving in ProMods. Driving in the UK with ProMods. Because I would not recommend driving in the UK otherwise. The default is not very pleasing to the eyes, is it? Yeah, these signs are all new. It just adds a lot to the entire scenery. It makes it less like a game and more like real life. Even though it makes it less functional because it adds more text in there, more signs, which don't really serve a purpose in the game itself. It doesn't really show you areas where you need to go or where you can go, but they do make it a lot more realistic, so I like that. And I think it removes those signs which have like a red strike through in some areas, at least in these areas in particular, I imagine. I missed one message. 1 second, huh? Watch out, he may pull out on you. That's not Alex. Oh, I was hoping we could do a convoy today, guys. I was hoping we could do a convoy with the new DAF. It's unfortunate that they couldn't enable the DAF yet on 141. I would have chosen that and just maybe tone down the volume. That's what I heard they did in the SCS stream. I think the engine sounds were way down, right? The game sounds in general were toned way down. It's a good excuse, really. Smart move. Because they need to be able to speak and they need to be able to hear themselves, you know. So they tone down the game volume by a ton. Down to, I don't know, 10% maybe. Makes a lot of sense. I kind of like this look. You have the beautiful bends off the roads in front of you, and at the same time you see a perfect visibility of the side mirror cam. You see the road behind you perfectly as well. Oh, that's unfortunate we don't have the stuff yet here, the time and day adjustment with 141. So we'll have to contend with working with the existing one. Let's go and take a look of the truck in its entirety. That doesn't look half bad. Yeah, the grill itself can look very off-putting. If you don't have the right color combination, it kind of stands out too much. But in this case, not bad at all. And is that DAF glowing? It does seem like it has an outer glow, doesn't it? City skyline, yes, indeed. We had a couple of streams with that. Couple of videos in the channel. You can search Clumsy City Skylines. I would imagine some videos of mine will pop out. Not the best at it because it requires a lot of creative juices, but I do enjoy it. Strategic lane change. Oh my goodness, that convoy was fun. For those who missed it, in one of Jack's streams, they recently went on an ETS2 convoy. Who was that in that convoy? It was Jack, Alex, Blah, Calvin, Chi was there as well, I think, right? Then was anyone else there? And then on the other side, we have another convoy group with who were the usual suspects in that other group. Panda, Ark, Hasib, who else? But it's nice. Great that you guys are doing convoys. You can coordinate in our convoy channel in Discord, and I can try to join when you guys are having one. And then you can join, you can use the voice chat in there as well. You should all have access to it if you need. Hey bot. Definitely. Oh my goodness. I'll never hear the end of it in this stream. Missed the Snow Runner stream the next night. Was there really? For real? Oh my goodness. Should I be thankful? What's new in SnowRunner? I haven't played that game in a while. I thought that was the game that shall not be named. Is it out of probation now? Good one. ETS2 in the UK with ProMods. Top of a tunnel, yikes. Do we have those kinds of tunnels in the UK? Oh, scary. Should be careful then. Try to have a SnowRunner stream. Game and launcher totally broken. So what did Jack end up streaming instead? Lights. Thank you for the signs. Man, this interior looks pretty sleek, doesn't it? Gives you that premium high-tech vibes. Very modern. Oh, I see. Didn't I drop by? I might have just lurked. But I was there on Thursday. I joined. I might have been lurking. May or may not have been lurking. As I changed the cruise control. Also changes that green line. Quite nice from this view. Just don't zoom in on it because it gets low res. But yeah, I saw that you guys were hunting, not snow running, and now I know why. Mystery solved. High-tech cat bed on the dashboard. Oh yes, cats know how to pick their perfect spot. Looks like you have to give that guy a name. I would have named him Alex, but it might cause confusion. Alan, maybe. Problems connecting to convoy and you want to join. I had that once. I had that when we tried it way back during the ATS experimental beta. I was not sure if there were requirements like you had to be online in Steam because I was always invisible. Still am. This is a very nice scenery. Several times for you. Yeah, that's a good question. How do you guys join convoys in 141? Do you still have to be, do you have to be in the same, like, do you have to be friends in Steam? Do you have to be in the same Steam download server? Did you have to adjust any of that? Or was it basically just easily available to you? No other tweaks made? España. Is that new? Is that sign new, guys? Could be, huh? Spanned on at all? He might still be sleeping. He might come on in a bit. España. Very nice signage. Salamanca is up ahead. Shouldn't we be exiting through there then? Well, let's trust it. Trailer is so cool, I know, right? Super sleek. It's perfect for modern trucks like this. Fits the theme very well. What else? Well, that's actually a very efficient truck. Goodness, look at that. Scotsman will be happy. 31.2 in lowering on average. My goodness, that is efficient, and we're driving at 90 kilometers per hour here. Transmission wise, I have an overdrive engine, is that how you say? That last gear has a what do you call it? Higher differential. What does it say? 9 hours 36 minutes ETA. Pretty cool. I like that feature. You had to use a PIN number to connect in a closed beta. Well, I think that depends if the server used a password or not. That it can be open. You have to be friends on Steam to join that convoy. Dash matches your overlay for ETA. Oh, nice. Cool. So it's also 9 hours 22. Nice. Okay, so that's where they get it from. Cool stuff. Good catch. We've actually just breached the 30 liters per 100 km mark, although it's climbing again because of this uphill. But yeah, 29.8 now. Cool. Sorry I missed that, Jack. Yes, that is great, man. I will try to join. Yes, I should be able to join then. Sounds fun. Hopefully the DAF would be available by then. He's trying not to see it. Yeah, I was trying to do a graceful exit, graceful pass on that one. Now you ruined it. Just kidding. Yes, I'll be there. I hope. Wednesday my time. No, Thursday my time. Wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it Wednesday this week when you streamed? Oh crap! It's just the braking of this truck. Very nice braking. Powerful braking function. Iveco madness. You're already part of the beta. Just not able to join certain convoys because you could not see the servers. Yeah, I think bot in general you only see the servers where your Steam download server is. So if you're, for example, in the US Steam download server, you only see the convoys that are in that same download server. Like for example, in my case, if I look at convoys, there is almost always 0 convoys available because there are barely any convoys here in Singapore. Not a big ETS2 user base, it seems, or at least not during the times when I play. So I have to manually change my Steam download server, and when I switch to a US server, then I see all of them. But I think, yes, as Tom mentioned, if you are friends with the guys on Steam, then their servers should pop up in your list even if you are on different Steam download servers. That's what happened when I went on a convoy with Jack and Alex. I saw their server even if they are in a different place. The indicators are growing on me. I'm starting to like them. Very chill. Perfect for long hauls. Let's make Jack drive the Renveco. Oh my goodness. Looking good here in Salamanca. I mentioned we went to Salamanca in one of the videos, I remember, and I mentioned that it's about magic, or it might mean magic. Apparently not, because in Filipino, as you guys might know, yes, the Filipino language, Tagalog, has a lot of words that came from Spanish, because we were under Spanish rule for hundreds of years. And Salamanca in Tagalog means magic. But apparently in Spanish it doesn't. But I think the Salamanca, the town itself, had some roots in there. That's probably where the name came from, more or less. Hey Slider, the new DAF is looking great. It's driving great, optimization is amazing, the mirror cams are wonderful, visibility is perfect, they don't freeze up unlike other truck mods. So that was great attention to detail by the developers. Visually, no complaints. Well, the dashboard, maybe we can afford to have a higher res dashboard in there. I'll wait for Oscar's mod. But yes, I can understand why by default it cannot be super high quality. Because it has to be compatible with all the other types of rigs. Those balloons, yeah, I know, right? Alright, so what we can do now is we can put the phone GPS. I think it will eventually lead to a better experience. Nothing zoomed in too much. Because what I don't like about that zoomed in map is you start seeing the jagged edges because it's too zoomed in. So the quality is not the best. Hey, Aussie Coffee Bean, I like the name. Good day, mate. Did I nail it? Probably not. So yeah, see, even from this angle, especially if I zoom in, you see all those jagged edges of those lines because it's too zoomed in. Unlike the phone GPS where it's smaller, but it's harder to see those jagged edges as well. Exactly my point. Plus it's vertical, so it's more perfect for navigation in my opinion, as opposed to like a horizontal. You're moving forward, not sideward, so it's better to see more forward. So I have a heavy bias towards the phone GPS because of its shape. Alright, let's add the Garmin so that we can hide that GPS. Sorry, I'll get back to chat, guys. I'm missing a lot because I'm too busy monologuing. My bad. Give me a bit of time. I will get back to you shortly. Let's also enable the phone GPS in there. Alright. Ah, nice. Alright, yes, you have to be friends on Steam so that you can cross the bridge, the Steam download server bridge. Rig was out visiting family. Ah, I see. Alright, so Thursday for me. Okay, thanks. Iveco Godfather. He already did the speedometer for SCS already. Hey Lucy. Welcome back, man. Glad you made it. How are you liking the truck or not liking the truck? Yeah, but I think Oscar has been doing a lot of the dashboards already for the recent trucks, but he's still making custom mods for them because those are higher quality, which cannot be included in the default game. I think it's not his first truck where he did that, but we'll see. Keeping my fingers crossed. Australia announcing travel bubble to Singapore. Oh, is that going to be a thing now? Oh, that's great to hear. Hopefully it keeps up. I tend not to hold my breath for these travel bubbles. There we go. That's more high-res looking. Less jagged edges on the screen. I like it. Even though it's a bit more intrusive, it lessens the visibility on the dashboard, but it's a minor price to pay in my opinion. Alright, good to go. Spokesperson of Iveco. Hey Calvin, how are you, man? You joining the convoy next week by Jack? Where are we headed? To the right, okay. Those balloons. Indeed. I tend to not hold my breath so much on the travel bubbles because they, it's a very apt name. The bubbles are very fragile and can pop any second. We've been trying to make a bubble from Singapore to Hong Kong for quite some time. For a few months now, it's always being postponed last minute because of the sudden change in the situation. Cases coming up and whatnot. I do hope it pushes through this time though. Fingers crossed. Left your wallet. Got it. Alright, we're good. 3406 Lucy. I didn't get the message on that. I might have missed it. But yes, we were talking about it a while ago. What's your opinion on it? Much more expensive than his other mods, but by the sounds of it, seems like a nice set of sounds. If it's worth $7, people might be a bit more torn on that. Hot air balloon festival near you this weekend. Oh, perfect timing then. If you're going, we'll be waiting for the pictures. Nice city skyline there. Drive behind him all the way. You've learned your lesson, huh? I'll be driving behind Jack too. I'll be giving you guys a nudge. I'll show you how it's done. The nudge maneuver. Maybe not. It's just been released. Yes. That was a sneaky release, wasn't it? So satisfying to hear. Yeah, I've grown into it as well. When I first heard it a while ago, the beginning of the stream, I wasn't such a fan, but now I like it. Yeah, it's really pleasing, the ears, isn't it? What is that? Oh yeah, in general, the indicators on the buses I absolutely hate. You know, like an error message popping in and out. I guess that they do that by default, by design, so the drivers don't forget to disable it as soon as possible. But I just hate how they sound. Thankfully with trucks they don't do the same thing. Coming from the flight sim world to the ETS world, I'm more than happy to pay 7 for a mod. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. €7, £7 is nothing in the flight sim world. That's very true. Is that a hole in the map? Yes, it is, and I might have nicked the grate because of it. Sorry, new truck. I blame the hole in the map. I'm catching up with chat, guys. Don't worry about me. You're more accustomed to paying. Yes, exactly. King of nudges. Yeah, I have no issue with £7 if it's really that good. I'm sure it will be an issue for some, but yeah, if the quality is there, I'm more than happy to pay. Oh, that looks beautiful. Good thing we stopped by Salamanca, huh? Very magical place. Master Nudger. First, bros. Scotsman, look at this. Oh, later, I'll show you later. Because it's gone up because we went to a city. As we get on the highway, as we keep on the highway, I'll show you in a bit. Man, yeah, I'm liking those indicator sounds. Nudged Hasib Space Hunter enough already. You have a talent. I'll be sure to stay away from you then. Jack deserves it. You have a lot of fans, Jack, it looks like. Dose. Should we make a dose coin now? I think that would be very timely. We go to the moon at all. The tagline, right? Dose coin. Is anyone on at all? I think that will be a hit. Might make some money there. Gives me ideas. How do you make a crypto coin anyway, a cryptocurrency? Because everyone seems to be coming up with one. A dose coin sounds really good. You have nitro. Oh yeah. There was a lot of suspense about that in Discord. I was like, so what's the secret? Like, what's the secret that people are trying to hide and trying to keep suspenseful? But yeah, apparently it's a free Nitro Discord Nitro subscription for 3 months, is it? In the Epic Game Store. Speaking of Epic Games, no, I missed my train of thought. Forget about it. Goldfish memory active. Oh, that's nice. Don't see that often. Someone has a logging trailer there. Pretty cool. An empty one at that, but nice. Let's drive at night a bit just to see how the lighting looks in this truck, including the exterior. But for now, let's enjoy the sunset, guys. Beautiful. Glum coin. How about the bro coin? That seems better. Oh yeah, that's actually much better. Good idea. Bro coin. Dose anyone on at all. And no one else will be able to get it but us. Oh, that's amazing. We should use that as the currency. Yeah, instead of channel points, we need bro coins, I think. We'll change the Twitch currency to that one. An emote code called Brocoin. Yeah, it's also going to be B, right? Like Bitcoin. We can basically copy their logo. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yikes. Accident up ahead. Isn't that phone GPS looking a lot better? A lot more high res, at least from this angle. And look at that reflection on the side mirror cam. That looks so real. Oh my goodness. That looks so good. Wow. Okay, I'm a fan. And the great thing about this is when it rains, we'll still have perfect visibility because of these mirror cams. Now in reality, if that really happens, I'm not so sure. Is there a chance that the mirror cams get clogged by water bubbles or whatnot, you know, to distort the visibility as well? I'm not sure. Usual goldfish memory. Yes. This app can't run on your PC. RIP. May shortly be deleted along with SnowRunner. Yeah. What was that other free game in the Epic Game Store? Oh, Control. Right? The most used benchmarking tool ever. I think all the benchmarking videos I've seen have Control as part of it. Lighting is looking good. Not too shabby. High beams. Yeah, looks nice. Thought I would crash into something, didn't you? I thought so too. Yes, you're not alone. Hey London, glad you made it, man. Man, you must have been sitting on this secret for quite some time, huh? Are you happy that now you can finally let go of that let go of that secret? Oh goodness. Thanks for joining. What have we done, Alex, to annoy the epic gods? Well, he was hating on SnowRunner, so SnowRunner escalated it, and now Epic Games is paying him back. There is heating on the cameras. Ah, I see. That's a great technology. Man, these engineers really know what they're doing, huh? Hey Snowman, thank you for that info. Norwegian truck driver, nice. So, do you drive with mirror cams? If you don't mind, what truck do you drive, and have you tried having mirror cams on? What is your opinion on them? That kitty can sleep, oh yes. She likes the purr of the engines. Sorry, I was a bit too proud of that. I learned from the best. And by the best meaning the opposite way. Perfect. That's the one. That's the one. Man, I like how the sleek look of this dashboard looks. The curves of the dashboard computer. Looks very nice at night, isn't it? Feels like you're in a sci-fi movie almost. Cool. Ban. Oi, Nightbot. You shouldn't turn on me. There should be like an exceptions rule in there. Okay, I think we've had enough of night driving. Squeeze ourselves in here. Thank you. Bro. Do we need fuel? Where's the fuel gauge, guys? Fuel gauge is 86%. Is that it? Interesting how it's indicated as a percent. I would have preferred a bar personally, but okay. No issues there. How's our fuel economy? 30.6. Is Scotsman still here? 30.6. Wow. 9:08. It's a drive time. Average fuel consumption. All the stats you can show. Very nice layout there. Total fuel consumed. Soot filter. Wonder what that does. Looks like something for cruise control, but why are there two of them? Is that maybe for adaptive cruise control, that third one? Does this work? There you go, thank you. Where's the bro gauge? The bro gauge is always full when we guys are together. That's for sure. Actually, I haven't noticed, and the cat is still sleeping. Yes. Oh, okay. I see. I would have, I was hoping for some kind of animation as it pops up, you know, like zooming in or something. Usually these manufacturers have those things, right? I'm not sure if the new DAF really doesn't have it, or just SCS didn't implement it. But did you guys notice we had minimal stutter so far? Not as bad as before, even with an own trailer. So I think lessening the mods, the cargo mods specifically, the trailer and cargo mods, I think they helped. That's nice. So I'll be keeping them out in the meantime to be on the safe side. There is something hypnotic about looking at your side mirror cam and seeing all those lines pass through, those road markings. Just looks so, I don't know, there's some kind of fulfillment in there, right? Following the line properly, keeping that same angle. Oh my goodness, look at the sign there. That is definitely from the mod. It almost doesn't make sense to me. Well, it actually doesn't make sense to me, but it looks cool. All the letters you can see. Very awesome fun. You've driven with and without mirror cams. Personally, you like mirrors best. You like the mirrors best. You cannot get used to watch the mirror cams. That's what that was my impression as well. That truckers would still like the normal mirrors better. I don't know why. But yeah, maybe it takes some getting used to. As with many things in technology. But I can imagine there are some downsides as well. I don't know, maybe the frame rate. Not as smooth. Not sure. Is it more prone to breaking down? Because the mirrors, the only time it would break down is if it shatters, which I imagine should not happen unless you get into collisions. Very interesting, that whole new mechanic of mirror cams. I think it's more and more becoming a thing now though, right? Have cameras all over for reversing, for the dash cam and whatnot. SCS CEO said the dashboards are always limited because of the game capabilities. There are more functions, but they cannot put everything. But the animations definitely is not a limitation on the game, because other trucks have that. What's a sample? The Actros 5, right? The zooming in, or the Mercedes-Benz logo, like zooming in or something, some kind of animation. Many of the more modern truck mods have that. So it's not a technical limitation from the game's point of view. It might be either the truck doesn't have it in real life, or it might have been a limitation on the time. It was a conscious decision to limit the feature so that the truck can be released within the time that it was supposed to release. In any case, minor details. As it is, enjoying it quite a lot. We need bro signs everywhere we go. Yes. Trucks we've been driving in Scanias are Scanias, Volvos, Mercedes, and MENs. Oh wow, it's a lot. Wow. They'll definitely be getting a lot of insights from you. The biggest one in payload has to be the 25.5 meter Volvo FH540. Nice. 60 metric tons. Oh my goodness. Can trailers hold that heavy? 60? Wow. Usually it would be like 25 metric tons, wouldn't it? 20 to 25. But I guess that might require... was that like a special transport job or something? I mean, then escorts or something along those lines. The mirror cams are very smooth. Ah, I see. That's good to see. That's good to hear. Does not have any frame drops, and when you back up the truck and turning the wheel, the mirrors follows with the mirror cam. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. I didn't think of that. Okay. I was basically thinking of the mirror cam as a mirror replacement. But yeah, I forgot that factor, that because it is computerized, it's digital. Can add even more automation in there. That's amazing that the mirrors are actually moving with the wheel, so you get more visibility. You don't have that blind spot when you turn too steep, turn too abruptly. That's great. Thanks for sharing. I wish we could get that functionality in SCS and ETS soon, eventually, with the advent of these mirror cams. That would be a great feature to have, along with adaptive cruise control and stuff like that. Do I like the DAF better than the new Renault? Yes. Yes. The new Renault is nice, but it still is mainly like a facelift, right? So it looks a bit better than the old one, but it's mostly still the same truck, especially from outside. This one is completely different. This is even the letters are different. DAF XG. So from the description I've read, the DAF XG is bigger. Is it? Is it like? Oh yeah. Because I think there were, from what I understood, and correct me here if I'm wrong. From what I understood, there were changes in the, how do you say, legislation, in the European rules for the maximum dimensions of trucks or something along those lines. And this DAF XG maximizes or leans on that. So I think the laws changed to allow bigger trucks. So the DAF XG is a direct result of that change in the law. So it's now bigger. I think the cabin is bigger. There's a bit more space in front, maybe. Something like that, for better driver safety, from what I've read. If you guys have more context, I would be happy to hear it. So here we see 90 cruise control plus 5. That's the allowance I have in my gameplay settings. And then the -0 there looks static. I would imagine that's where the adaptive cruise control would come in. It would say how much you're slowing down, or slowing down mostly if you have someone in front of you who is going slower. That's how I imagine that would go, but if you guys know more details on that, let me know. Otherwise, I will assume it that way. And then in the meantime, let me grab a drink and catch up with chat. A bro pillow? That sounds wrong. Cuddling a bro pillow. Hey! The back. XF is small, XG is big, XG plus is biggest. Makes sense, MW, thank you. Hey PDX! 9 months! 9 months! Still not good. We'll leave it at that. I think I need to rest my voice a bit. Thank you for 9 months, man. Thanks for the resub. Oh, sorry, I forgot the name of your cat. How is he doing? Looks to be happy based on the photos. I have one of my own now, so I got so envious of you. Alan is pleased to meet you. He is just sleeping, but he's pleased to meet you. Just believe it. Special transport. Total allowed weight on some of the Norwegian roads without being a special transport is 60 metric tons. Wow, that's a big one. But that's total allowed weight including the truck. Would you have an idea how heavy a normal truck would be, including the 25 usual metric ton weight of the trailer? Or I think the 25 tons is just the load, right? Not the trailer itself. So with the truck and the trailer and the 25 ton load, how heavy is the entire thing usually? I would imagine, I don't know, 40, 50 tons? 0 is how low you allow the truck to slow down before it hits the gas again. -0. I think that's the +5. Because I have a 5. Oh, okay, I see. No, I see what you mean. Alright, so that's not adaptive cruise control. Okay, I get you. And because the game doesn't have a setting for that, it's always at -0. Yes, I get what you mean now. And the +5 is it allows it to be 5 kilometers higher before it slows down. But it's -0 because the moment you go below your intended speed, it speeds up. Gotcha. Thanks. Makes sense. Why are these trucks all slow? Let's let that guy go. Okay, he doesn't want to go. And then now he's speeding up again. Hello, AI. Okay. Drink. I do want to take a drink. Thanks, man. Appreciate that you can join today. The secret to the stutter fix? The cat. Yes, I think so too. It does seem like he's just sleeping, but he is fighting away all the stutters. He's dreaming about them, you know. He's taking them on our behalf. He's stuttering so much he cannot wake up. He's taking one for the team, it just doesn't look like it. Yeah, Alan is the real hero here. Oh my goodness, did I just read that? Let me try and see if maybe a second look will change it. No, it's still there. It says perfect fix. Man, that guy. Boo. I second that motion. And of course he applauded himself. Get back in the box of shame. New train sim rolled route. Oh, train sim fans. What's the new route? I haven't checked that sim out in a while, including the trucks. 17 tons for the tractor and trailer plus 25 equals 42 tons. Ah, great. Wow, and in some cases 60 tons is the limit in Norway. Wow. That means you can haul around more than 10 tons more. So around 35 tons load, roughly speaking. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, that's why you have those doubles, I guess. Pretty nice. Oh my goodness, hysterical. Oh, we're in it now. Shouldn't buy the new train sim route, he should buy Iberia. Oh yeah, that's a losing battle. Pulling Scotsman away from his train sim DLCs. Don't even try to fight against that. I mean, he's named after a train, my goodness. What more do we need? Oh my goodness, stutters are back. Is Alan waking up? Why are the stutters going back? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. 999 kilometers. Did I sound German there a bit? 1,000 now. Rodia. 25-meter trucks, the weight of the tractor and trailer is about 25 to 27 tons. Nice. It's pretty heavy, huh? A new one just came out today. Cool. Which route is it? With the routes, there comes the train as well, right? So it's always like a train and route combo, because the route has to have a proper appropriate train that drives through it. Also, do you call it driving? Do you drive a train? Do you... I guess you don't fly a train. I sure hope not. Do you operate it? What's the verb you usually use? I always wondered about that. Man, I love these indicators now. Yeah, I've fully grown into them. Banhammer happened. Spent the last 7 hours playing it. Wow. Nice. Tend to crash them. Are we entering a city? Oh yes, we're in Zaragoza now. Discovered a new viewpoint. Let's go and check it out. Oh yeah, I remember it with this fanciful, colorful looking bridge. How could I not remember? What's the name of the new route? Oh, UK. Nice. Is it more like a... what do you call it? A city route? With lots of stops and passenger loads? Or is it more long cargo routes? Man, the roundabout is super busy. We're not exiting here? We are. Okay. Like a rigid truck dolly trailer and a semi-trailer. Wow. So it's like a triple. It's in a sense. Oh, sorry. I thought he would be exiting. My bad. Very nice. I'm liking the mirror cams. Great job, SCS. And now that mirror cams are a thing officially, I would imagine the truck mods which have mirror cams can also adapt this new what do you call feature, this new function, fixing the rendering of those truck mod mirror cams. I hope. It's the hope. Can I pass through here? I just want to unlock that. There we go. If only you were a mod. Nice buildings here, very industrial vibes. Where are we parking this thing? Cathcart Circle Line, Glasgow to Newton. Is that in... You know what, until now I'm still not familiar with UK places. Glasgow is in Scotland. Don't hate me. Is that correct? And Newton is as well? Maybe? I have no idea. Cat got your tongue, oh my goodness. Oh yeah. We're here all day. Now I don't even need to open the windows because I have the mirrors fully in view. Fancy. I got it right, wow, okay. That's surprising. The new Train Sim World 2 route today, it's their best one yet. Wow, it's actually very interesting. How is the train? Is it easy to operate? When you are playing Train Sim World, or Train Sims in general, what is your most, how do you say? Treat me like a guy who, well, because I am, a guy who knows nothing about Train Sims. Well, not enough. But I'm like one of those guys who cannot understand what you get out of it. And not in a bad way, but like asking honestly, what do you get from it, guys? Is it the relaxing routes? Is it the cool the cool thing of driving a train. How do you say, operating a complicated machine? Is it both? Which one gets you more? Which one makes you enjoy stuff? The sightseeing or the operating or something else? Because I really want to get back into trains again, but I remember I had a phase where I was almost ready to go back. Was I hitting the garbage can all throughout? I think I was. Don't look at the paint job, guys. What was I hitting? It seemed like I was hitting something, but I shouldn't be. Oh. Maybe I got too enthusiastic reversing. Maybe we were missing a mirror cam. Whoops. The puns never end. Hey Choco, 1.40. How about that? There we go. I think we're back. Should be. This wouldn't happen if you drove an Iveco. There you go, thank you. It was eventually Nvidia broadcast somehow getting corrupted. So I had to restart it. I woke the cat. Hey Eskrog, welcome back, man. Didn't understand the whole train thing at first too, with short routes and such, until you bought it on sale. The sightseeing, the trains themselves, it is pretty relaxing. I can understand that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, with trucks, with Truck Sim, it's the sightseeing, the driving itself, you know, the experience of moving the wheel and following the roads. That has its own fulfillment factor. Yeah, the trains, getting into speed. I remember getting into Train Sim World and just enjoying the just speeding up and picking up speed bit by bit and enjoying the sceneries as we go. Pretty cool stuff. I might get into it again. Should we get to Napoli? To Barcelona? Because I don't want to go through France again. Yeah, let's take that for a change. I haven't purchased them yet. So who of you guys are planning to purchase it? Who of you have heard it? What is your opinion on it? The Cat 3406B. Not worth the money for you unless you missed something. It did seem like a very early release, didn't it? Because his what do you call this? His I'm getting a brain fart. What's the name of the thing? The recent engine sounds he released. It's also a Cat C15. Yes. Sorry, my bad. Going here. Cat C15. There you go. So that was also a Cat. Was there any mention why this one is more expensive than that one? Does it have new features? Does it have other features that are not in the other cheaper sounds? Or is it basically like inflation kind of thing? Maybe he was releasing sound mods at a lower price before. This is like a sale to get the community going, pick up some customers. And now that we have ourselves hooked, he can increase the price and we'll still be hooked. Maybe that's the approach. Which is a very valid business plan. Not something that goes well with everybody, but it does make sense in a way. You use your Xbox controller on Train Sim World 2. I like the sound of that. I think I want that. Is it possible to use joysticks now? Because I have a flight yoke which has a throttle in it. I think that throttle would work very nicely with the speed adjustments, right? For the train. Be very immersive. Haven't seen any explanation for the cost increase. Okay. Yeah, that will not go well. That did not go very well with customers, unfortunately. This is Clumsy is here. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Clumsy. Everyone saying hi. You're curious with this new truck. All sounds were professionally recorded from Burt Reynolds' NASCAR truck. 5-inch straight pipes. You can play with an Xbox controller, but not a custom joystick, custom peripheral yet. So Jack cannot use his side panel. Is that what we're saying? Special edition from a movie. Ah, I see. This bridge looks beautiful. Let's take a photo here. In real life, if the mirror cam fails, what do you do in this situation? Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of contingency they have, because many trucks these days have mirror cams. So I guess it somehow is very much in line with some regulations by now. Maybe you just have to drive more carefully if you don't have mirror cams. Something along those lines. Throw a sock at him, please. No. Special. It's from special truck. NASCAR race truck. Yeah, doesn't sound very justified from that point of view. I can get where he's coming from though. The need to raise prices and whatnot, but I think it would have been better if it came with some kind of explanation or heads up to the customers. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it came out like a surprise to most people, because he's been releasing mods for the same price, and then suddenly as people went to his store page, the price is just higher. That looks beautiful. That is the thumbnail shot right there. I'm calling it. The best time to have revealed that reason would have been when it went on the store, when the price was revealed. So not the best in terms of customer, how do you say? It's not really bad. There's nothing illegal or immoral about it. It's just not the best from the customer's eyes, I think, is what it is. Not the best to gain customers' trust, in my opinion. Looks good with that trailer. It does. Thankfully, there is a skin for the trailer that does not have a Mercedes or Scania branding. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit. Oh my goodness. I remember ProMods from these areas, the intertwining bridges with the blue railings. This is very ProMods-esque. I remember from the days when Spain was only covered by ProMods roads. Very nice. Yes, the Z-Mods new sounds. Because when I read that, so as always with everything that's happening, I'm behind behind the news. So that day when the Cat 3406B store page came out, in the Discord server there have been a lot of discussions in our server, and the general sentiment is it's too expensive and people are not willing to buy it. And it kind of seemed like, from how it seemed, the people were not happy with that. Because as compared with the previous releases, it was like, oh, no brainer, buy it. You know, so it's a complete 180 of the customers' feedback, basically. So I think the price itself might be justified, but I think it just came as a surprise to everyone, caught everyone off guard. And without a heads up or anything, it caused a lot of negative sentiments. That's what happened. But I guess we will get over it eventually, and people will buy it again, and it will be back to normal. It's called stick your head out the window and look without the mirrors. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Just have to be a lot more careful with changing lanes and maneuvering. Maybe you're not roadworthy anymore. I'm not sure what the rules say. So maybe you have to get yourself to a truck shop as soon as possible, but you still have to get there, right? Unless there's a law that says you cannot move at all and you have to get yourself towed by then. I'm not sure. For Mercedes, they have a 24-hour call-out system and they can come and put on temp mirrors. Ah, that's great. Yeah, that's amazing. That makes a lot of sense. When is the convoy? Don't tell him. Payback time. He might have paid much more to be able to record it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. His effort and the amount he pays off. Why, Mrs. Clumsy? The amount he pays off is probably a lot. Hopefully he's earning a profit from the pricing that he's initially done. But yeah, maybe in this case, because it's a special truck, it was more expensive to rent out. It could be. But yeah, I think the pricing, it is what it is. It just needed a bit of customer heads up, you know, communication, so that he won't be looked at as a bad guy by people. Because I can imagine some people are looking at him as like, oh, he's increasing the prices now because he's known. He's like the bad guy now. But if he got some kind of heads up beforehand, he explained the situation very well, then I don't think people will think of it that way. Because yes, as Calvin mentioned, yeah, he probably paid a lot of money to rent the truck and he spent a lot of time recording it. So it's not like he's asking for something that is unreasonable. It's very much well within reason. So it's not right that he's being seen as the bad guy. We'll see. Things will even out eventually. I think it's just a short-term thing. Still can't believe how awesome Spain is in ETS2. Yeah, I know, right? Some people are requesting for more country roads, and that's all fair, but at least now we get Spain and Portugal in these beautiful looking highways. Romania is one of the best areas in the game now. Waiting for Romanian shoes to be thrown at you. I think everyone will be starting replacing Scania with this DAF. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. These mirror cams and this whole new dashboard look changes a lot. You guys know me, I'm more of an interior kind of guy, right? The interior look and feel is one of the biggest things for me. And yes, this truck definitely changes all of that. It's not just a facelift, it's a whole new truck. And it's amazing. Since when was I ever roadworthy? Touché. People still buy the $100 ATS trucks. That's true. You owe Bao an apology. The towns are so good looking and different. Oh, is that not sarcastic? Is that serious? You really like the Romania areas? Yeah. For me personally, I like them too. I guess it's just when you compare them in real life, the locals don't like it at all from what I've heard. But for me as a complete outsider, I like how it looks already. It looks good. Countrysides, nice houses. Some optimization problems, but for the most part, looks great to me. But yeah, I can imagine locals have a more detailed comparison on that. One of the sound modders said they pay about 500 euros or dollars to record the truck sound. My goodness, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the price. You're renting out a whole truck in real life after all. Increasing prices is understandable, but to almost double them without explanation is questionable. Yeah, I think that's the main issue. The explanation and the double the pricing. Well, I guess even double the pricing can be something we can live with. €7, £7 is not a whole lot of money comparing with other truck mods out there. Sound packs in Flight Sim cost what, $20, $30 in comparison. So definitely still cheap. But yes, double the price as before, so I think an explanation would have been best to have. Oh yes, the Raw X. I'm messing Raw X now. I'll get back to it. Hopefully by next week I can install it again. Dead Sea 1.3. No, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't checked out many map mods recently, unfortunately. I've been too afraid of the stutters to explore them. But now I think I'm ready. What does that include, that Dead Sea map mod? Hey Commissar, thanks for joining. Sorry for the late welcome. How are you? Yeah, this DAF is amazing. Logitech G27, yes, exactly. Thanks, Alex. Very nice. Barcelona, straight ahead. Okay, I think I've finally caught up with chat. Unless I missed a lot of messages. Wait till we get Zmod's DAF XF Euro 6 sounds that he recorded a while back. Oh yeah, that would be great. Yes, please. The DAF doesn't get too many. You know, that's one of the... Not to hate on anyone. It's just unfortunate. It's understandable, I guess, but it's unfortunate. We have a lot of great sound modders, but they seem to be working on the same things, aren't they? Like Zmod has his Scania Next Gen, Max has his Scania Next Gen, Kriechbaum has his Scania Next Gen. In an ideal world, we would be getting someone working on something completely different, so that we have all these choices. But yeah, I can imagine, because the Scania Next Gen is such a famous truck that everyone has access to them, and everyone is excited to record them. So everyone has their own version. It would have been best if we had someone making on DAF Euro 6, a DAF XF 105, an Iveco. You know, that would be the ideal world, but one can hope, one can hope. Next time I'm inviting Alan. Next Wednesday evening. Thursday morning for me. Looks very therapeutic. Calm kind of game. This one? Oh yes, definitely. Perfect way to relax, to unwind, especially after a very busy day. Or to start the day off, like what I'm doing. Start day off on the right foot. Somehow that sounded pretty literal. Start the day off with the right foot on the pedal, more like. Porta de Barcelona. We're in Barcelona now. Nice. Max's. Oh yes, that's the one. Yes, the SK, right? Yes, I think he released another video on it. Really excited for that to get released. I'll definitely be driving that again. Because I remember, what did I do with that truck, guys? I put in Max's MP2 and MP3 sounds in there, right? Which is okay, but it's a bit too modern, I think, for that kind of truck. You need a bit more raw sounding one. So looking forward to Max's SK version on it. Alan only drives Renaults. Alan the Renault lover. Renault stream. A Renault Magnum stream. And then I'm in. Chopper. Man, it's been a while since I've flown a helicopter. My goodness, I must be all rusty. If I was having trouble hovering before, I'm afraid to discover how much more now. They released a video yesterday. Oh, right. Does it sound good? I haven't managed to watch it yet. Straight ahead? Yes, straight ahead. Good. Yes, Renault Magnum, please. Ark did that last Tuesday. Ban that guy. Pretty nice looking building here. Very aerodynamic looking, isn't it? The roof looks like a slide. We have some of those same looking buildings here in Singapore. Libraries and universities looking similar. Really? You're trying to get in front of a truck? Bad move. Bad move, bro. Especially when I'm the one driving. What the heck? What is this road? I'm all confused. Having suddenly gone to the UK here. Jack would fit right in this road. Interesting. Jack just couldn't handle the Iveco superiority. ARL, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. This is the DAF XG, the new truck that was released in real life and in the game. Right on sync. What the heck? Very interesting road network. So it's basically a roundabout with kind of a feeder line and whatnot. It looks so weird. Okay, if it says so. Very interesting road network. This is default now. Yes, default. The sounds are a mod though, to be clear. The sounds are from a mod, but everything else, well, yes, almost everything else is from the default. The mirror cams are default, the dashboard is default, the model is default. Super cool. And did you guys have to download it separately? I don't think you needed to, because when I clicked the free download of the DLC, of this DLC, DAF XG DLC, it just jumped me into the game, and I think I had it already. I think it automatically downloaded. Is that the same for you guys? Even the cat? That's a good point. The cat is from Sizzle. The accessories are from a mod. Yes, to be perfectly accurate. The cat, the dog, the water bottle. Those ones are default though. Auto download after clicking. But do you have to click it for it to appear? Because I also clicked it just to be on the safe side. We are going to Napoli, I think. Yes. I hope I clicked the right one. You downloaded the update DLC and the truck wasn't in your game. Ah, okay, so you have to download it first. I see. Good. Thanks for the heads up. DAF XG. You have to. Yeah. If you go to the Steam page for ETS2 and look under the DLCs, it should be there under the latest release. And it's a free download. Super cool how they have a whole new truck and it's all free. Oh, isn't that cool, right? This model from SCS is amazing. Not too shabby. Oh, I miss driving here. I always enjoy driving through these roads. Italian highways. And their very distinctive road markings, which always catch me off guard the first time I drive through them again in a while. Yes, that's true. Some game companies would actually charge a lot for this because it's a brand new truck, totally new, different models and whatnot. A lot of hard work has been put into this. I'm really surprised how it's free. And now we are getting on the highway. This is quite interesting. You see the mirror cam there, the one for the front of the truck? It's here. See that thing jutting out from the truck? I kind of expected that's there, you see? In the middle of the monitor, middle of the screen. Right below that telepass, that's the camera. I would have expected that camera would have been there, where the original mirror was. Quite interesting, that placement. I guess it makes sense. Because you only need to see what's right in front of you. So that should be enough. Have a good night, Luna. You're late in Scotland indeed. Thank you for staying so late and joining us. Congrats on the sub again. Catch you in Discord. And catch you next time. Have a good night, Harel. Enjoy the DAF XG. Hope you find it. Thanks for the follow again. There you go. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. This is not greedy then. Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, even if companies ask for money for all new trucks, I wouldn't call them greedy really. Because I mean, we have so many truck mods that ask for payment. John Ruda, right? Each truck has a payment. So it only makes sense. So SES not asking to charge for their trucks is amazing. It's like charity in some sense. I would have thought paying for new trucks would be the norm, or for new vehicles or whatnot would be the norm. Let's turn here so we can face the opposite side by the time we turn on that side there. 3:05 in London here for the long haul. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for staying up late. I couldn't manage that by myself. I would have been sleeping at 10 already. Like how I did the last time. I think someone was inviting me for a convoy. Panda and the guys, the bros, were inviting me for a convoy. And I was sleeping already. Oh, that tool will not do. Yeah, and I'm going to hit this barrier. I'll need more space. I'll have to do some kind of just a tad of blindside reverse here. What is that, guys? Is that Vesuvius? What is that again? We have some famous volcanoes in here, right? Two of them. It made me realize I actually haven't seen that yet in Flight Sim. And normally me and volcanoes were very close. Too close for comfort when it comes to Flight Sims, right? Basing on me and volcanoes. history with volcanoes. I remember the place now in Tenerife. That's where we encountered our first volcano. You never forget your first volcano. Dang it, did I hit it again? Is Clumsy on at all? Exactly, that one. AVAXis. Right, yeah. So they're releasing this for free, but it actually is a lot more publicity to buy the game, to get into the whole ecosystem of the game, buy more DLCs in the future and grow the customer base. So it's not really free, but it's a great entry point. So it's a very smart business decision from their end to make it free and suck you in. Suck you in a good way. I happily would be sucked in to this kind of things. Your ban rate is catching jacks. I wonder why. Where should we go from here, guys? We have a bit of time more left. We can go north, or we can try and go east. Yeah, we can head to Montenegro. Some ProMods areas I think would be nice if you can get lucky. How are you doing, Vaxis? Thanks for joining. Why is everything going to the same place? Come on, give me something. Sorry, Rome, Dubrovnik. That's exactly where I want to go. Olive oil, 20 tons. 25 minutes. How long before the job goes away? 13 hours, no problemo. Right, let's drive there. Okay, while we're driving, I can catch up with chat. One day I will join you in convoy. Yes. So you guys continue speaking in the convoy channel so I can catch up when I can. When you plan some stuff, if you can, please plan it there so I can also try and adjust my schedule to join you guys. You work airport security, so you tend to get the trunks at night. Enjoy drawing during the night. And Calvin has amazing hands. Have you guys seen Calvin's drawings? Feel free to share your drawings again in Discord, Calvin. My goodness. This guy has real talent. Good news for you. Yeah. Someone is going to dethrone you soon. In the band department. In the box department. Made you buy all the DLCs at one go because I gifted you ETS2 key. Yeah, exactly, right? Yes, exactly. The free things gets you in. It's the same thing that happened to me, right? If you guys remember my story. Getting into ATS because I won a giveaway. And then the rest, as they say, is history. I wouldn't have gotten to truck sims if I didn't get that free thing in the beginning. So it's all calculated from the amazing minds, the geniuses, and I don't mean that sarcastically. I mean that in its purest form. The geniuses at SCS releasing free updates. It's to get everyone into their ecosystem, sucking them in for the long haul. Oi! Didn't I look left? Yeah, looking at you. Does he look guilty or mad? Or both? They just bruised my brand new truck. Oops, my bad. Oops, kind of overturned a bit. Looks like an Iveco driver.
A few moments later.
There you go. Hey, thanks a bits. Long convoy. TMP official convoy. Yeah. Official convoy for the DAF trucks. I like the sound of that. I like in the official as much as possible, so that we can have AI with us. The AI cars, despite their misgivings, personally I think they add a lot to the vibes and to the fun. Yeah, free things lure you indeed. It's a very smart marketing technique. The mirrors went buggy. I know, right? They got hacked. Kia up ahead. Nice attention to detail on that one. You guys saw we have an IKEA right here, but also the sign, the road sign itself said IKEA. Normally that's what gets missed by the real company mods. Like the real company itself is IKEA, but the road signs still say IKA. This one was modified properly. I guess we have Shumi to thank for that in his real company mod. And AI. Where are we going here? Okay, good. Deleted Truckers MP, no need for it anymore. And Iveco. Yeah, Truckers MP is great for those massive multiplayer moments, but I'm not really a fan of those. I would rather keep it smaller group, just the bros. You know, the bros and the AI. I think that's perfect enough for me. And hopefully soon with mods, right? Still keeping my fingers crossed that that becomes a thing. Long live Iveco! Oy, 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 oy. That was bad signage right there. Speed limit changed to 80, and then suddenly we were in city limits, unless I missed something. So we had to slow down to 50 abruptly. Serio. Guess that's a real company. Looks real enough to me. Europeans would probably know more. We enjoy the Iveco. I wonder, because you guys said Iveco and it got me to thinking about, they have a new truck as well, right? Relatively new, the S-Way. And DAF went the right route here, I would think. They went the route of coordinating with SCS and getting their truck digitized. I wonder how much it improves. I wonder how much it helps the truck company itself. What do you guys think? Because for sure, I mean, this having their actual truck, their new truck in the game, us gamers, we are happy. But what does it do for the companies? The actual logistics companies who buy the trucks? Does it help their, like, is it a great marketing thing for DAF as well? Maybe some of the logistics executives play ETS2 and they get to try it out here. I don't know how it works, you know? How does it help them? I guess a bit more indirectly, but I'm sure it helps. I mean, getting their brand out there. That's pretty cool. I'm happy that DAF decided it this way. And I hope other manufacturers do the same. So that up. Paint.net got filtered by Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot, what a troll. And he's back. He is officially back. Yeah, Nightbot should be banned. Paint.net. There we go. That worked. Yeah, free marketing. SCS still has a Stola trucking event. Oh yeah, that's true. And then if you can get to drive the truck digitally, virtually in there, oh my goodness, yes. It's going to be so big for those who are involved with the actual sales. Actually getting to drive the truck right there and then, even virtually. Do you guys know if this new DAF, if it has the same engines as the Euro 6? Is this the right sounds? I'm sure it's the closest one we have for the sim right now, given the mods we have available. But is it right? Is it correct? Oi! We have AI trucks already? Well, that's cool. That was fast. Usually it would take a while, right? Before the AI would become available. Nice. The Dyson 6, what a troll. Oh my goodness. Also brings real truckers to the game. Yeah, that's true. This game, I'm sure, is affecting a lot of the young ones, the next generation of truckers. A lot of people getting inspired to become truck drivers because of this game. And depending on which trucks are available here, I'm sure that impression will be embedded in that future generation. That's why it's highly imperative that SCS also prioritizes the sounds. Because if the wrong impression gets embedded into the young ones' minds, they would think that the DAF really has vacuum cleaner sounds in real life. I don't think that's a good approach. Sorry, trailer. So I think they really should focus on improving that. To be fair, I didn't even give it a chance anymore. I didn't even try it out anymore. I just went straight in to the mod. Has any one of you actually heard how it sounds like? I would imagine it's the same DAF XF Euro 6 default sounds, but I'm not sure. Same engines, Paccar MX-13. Ah, I see. Alright, great to hear, Ark. Thank you. Then then makes even more sense that it's the same sounds in game too. When truckers work from home. If only that can be a thing, right? Virtually controlling the trucks, staying home and still delivering. Truckers working from home, that would be cool. Although that sounds scary for people on the actual roads. You all have the Fuso. You wanna be a trucker when you grow up. When you get reincarnated, you mean. No Fuso allowed here. Oh, that draws the line there, man. That draws the line. Can't talk bad about Fuso in here. Not when Jack's in the chat. That's the mortal sin right there. Yeah, I think so too. You like your fusos. Oh yes. You guys remember the classic fuso? What's the name again? Those fancy looking Japanese trucks? The super, like, all the lights in the world Japanese trucks? They have a term for it, right? There we go. Thank you too. Thank you. Decotora. Yeah. Oh my goodness. How fancy can you get? Lights up like a Christmas tree. Literally. Actually, no. It puts Christmas trees to shame, doesn't it? Decotora trucks. Yes, that's the direct translation. What the heck is that? I hope mods are in ATS by Wednesday. Oh wow, yes. Yeah. You guys think if they, or when they enable mods, they'll make it available for ATS first? That would make sense, huh? ATS is always the guinea pig for the bigger updates. It's all good, all good. Asia Truck Simulator. I sure hope so, but I don't think so. At least not anytime soon. Because I think they'll need a lot of information there, a lot of research in the entire industry, in which specific area in Asia. And I think they won't have enough information nor manpower to do so. Would be great though. I think they will, because that's always their press release. Like they say mods are not allowed at this point in the convoy. Like there's always that at this point kind of clause. So I still believe that they will allow mods eventually. How late, when that will actually be, I have no idea. I don't think it's coming anytime soon though. But hopefully it is. Lucky to get mods in MP by the end of the year. Yeah, they might not be very enthusiastic in enabling that. I sure hope they do though, I sure hope they do. An Asian team approaches them. Yeah, I think they'll need a separate team with Asian trucking expertise. Rest area coming up. Oh, that's a nice sign. Yes, peace. Do we need to refuel? My goodness, we've been driving for... I'm not sure how many hours in-game hours. But our tank isn't even half used up yet. I don't need to refuel at all. Amazing fuel economy. 30.6 guys, 30.6. Wow. The team behind Project Japan would be perfect. Yeah, that's true. Autokari. That's the one. Hey, thanks for following. Hey, Kazi. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, oftentimes I have a hard time pronouncing the names, so that helps a lot. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. How are you? Just like SnowRunner. Oh, no, you didn't. But yeah, to be fair... Oh, I always have the wrong button. To be fair, SnowRunner has a great implementation of mods. I think given the complexities of mods and synchronizing and whatnot, they did a mostly seamless job. Though there were some moments where we had to like manually modify files and whatnot, but you could download the mods directly, right? The game would download the mods for you and stuff like that. I highly doubt SCS can do it that way, that you can auto download the mods, because the mods all come from different places, unless they restrict Steam Workshop mods, which is going to be unfortunate as well, because it's going to be very limiting. But yeah, the only way I see how they can enable auto downloads is if they have a singular repository, which I would guess would be the Steam Workshop. Imagine our mods come from Selfie, from Share Mods, from Google Drive, from right? I don't think that can become a thing. It has to be all in a single place. Fire and suspension physics in SnowRunner. You love it until you don't. You love the concept of it, I think, but when you actually start driving, you'll start thinking about what you liked in the first place. It's good in concept, not so much when you're actually doing the job already and slogging through all that mud. It's quite rage-inducing, more like. Yeah, that's true. You can't auto-download pay mods. So I'm guessing, I don't know how they do it, but I'm guessing they can look exactly for all the mods, and if you're missing one mod, or you have some kind of mod mismatch, you can't join, and you have to resolve the conflict on your own in the meantime. I'm happy with that. I mean, that's a good compromise. At least it is still possible, right? If you have 1:1 mods with the server, then you can join. If something is mismatching, then it just highlights what you're missing, and it's up to you where you can find it. I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, that's true, Lucy. I think supplying the mods should be up to everyone else and shouldn't be covered by SCS themselves. Oh my goodness! What the heck was that? Super! Oh my goodness! Super fantastic! There should be an audio alert by now for Super. Thank you, man. Goodness, 10 subs. Welcome to the Bro Zone, everybody. Appreciate that. GG, guys. GG. Thanks for making it. Still busy at work? Thanks for making it to the stream. Bro, yeah, the ultimate bro. Why I disappeared to hang clothes. Yes, exactly. No, the most sensible one. The most sane one was Blah. He didn't even try to join the game, right? He just left. Oh, I can't join. Yeah, right. Should we exit? Hey, Rohan. How are you, man? Tried the new truck yet? Thank you, Super. Oh, it's still not done. Amazing stuff. I think I was like an inch away from the barrier. I actually think I was going to hit it. Kriechbaum is here already. This is Kriechbaum sounds. Kriechbaum sounds with max compatibility to be more accurate, but yes, this is modded. It's still not done. Oh my goodness. Thank you. The community is great because of you guys. You literally build up the community. Thank you. Super has gifted 4271 subs. I think 4273, but that's close enough. Yes, I think so. Ark said it has the same engine as the DAF Euro 6. So it should sound like this. Trying to make the world record. Thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to join us in chat. You'll see we have quite a welcoming bunch here. Fit right in. Thanks for following, guys. Welcome. A Prius engine sound. It does some my tongue is all jumbled now. It does seem like it will fit, huh? Having like an electric truck kind of vibes with how modern it looks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this truck, not bad looking at all. The DAF XG Plus. Looking forward to more tuning options here. In particular, integration with the DAF XF tuning pack. More chassis options and whatnot. But for now, it's great enough as it is. Especially for me, I don't really configure my trucks that much. They're pretty J-spec in a way. Oh my goodness. You can share that in Discord, Rohan. Thank you. That's my words of wisdom right there. My eloquence. Eloquence? Yeah. A flak, unfortunately not. I was hoping they would so we can go on convoys with it, right? Not yet, not yet. But they said they will soon. We'll be waiting for that. And when it does, we'll be on a convoy. If the DAF gets released for convoy by the time you do the convoy, Jack, are we going for ETS2? Or are you still leaning towards ATS? I'm good either way. What? That guy taking a selfie. Right onto ProMods Landia. Montenegro. ETS without Ivecos. ETS way better than ATS IMO. Yeah, I'm sure the jury's pretty half and half about that one. But that's great. That means both games are good because the opinion is very split about that. Would be more worrisome if everyone had the same. No, we're not going to Montenegro. We're actually going to Dubrovnik, right? I think so. Yeah, it would be more worrisome if everyone. Oh, it's raining. It hasn't rained yet. Okay, good, perfect. We have realistic rain mod, and we can check out the wipers. Oh, this is what you were saying. Only 2 wipers left. Where's the iconic triple wiper DAF action? Goodness. I love the lighting. Especially in the interior, it looks so real, doesn't it? And still, Alan is sleeping. You will. Nope. What if we drive the truck that we hate the most? I really hate this truck. I don't like it at all. Yes, I think I'll drive this for Jack's convoy. Both are great, just enjoy ETS over ATS. Yeah, can definitely understand that. Yeah, I'm a bit more finicky when it comes to that. It depends on what's the latest release. Like when Colorado went out, it was all ATS. And until now, I think Colorado is the best DLC they've released ever. Unsub. Oh, and yes, perfect example. Mirror cams at work. Perfect visibility even if it's raining. Awesome. Thank you, SCS. Scania S. Oh, yes. I hope now that with mirror cams here, either modders or even better SCS will add mirror cams to the newer trucks too, like the next gen Scania. Although, to be fair, does anyone know if next gen Scanias really actually have mirror cams now? In reality? Or is that only from a mod? It would seem to fit, seeing how modern it is, but I'm not so sure. How about in the car department, guys? You know me, I know nothing about cars nowadays. The modern cars, are they also adopting this mirror cam technology now? Or is that mostly for trucks? They still did a good job. Yeah, Iberia is pretty good. Yes, just not as good as Colorado, but pretty darn good. A few have mirror cam car-wise. Ah, I see. So it's starting to become a thing. We have 20 minutes left. We can go for a short drive. I wouldn't want to explore this area. Not that one though, but I think we'll have to go out. Go into the cargo market. Yeah, that stutter when things loaded in. My theory is that's the stutter that we're getting when cargo loads up, when cargo jobs load. It's just a theory though, no actual evidence from my end. Oh my goodness, nothing is working. Not one we would want at all. Moldova. I guess we could go as far as we can that way. Won't be finishing it anytime soon for sure. Gummy bears. I can get behind that. Yeah, I think that's the best choice. 24 tons of gummy bears passing Romania. We'll see how far we can go. Scania buses have those cameras. Makes sense. Next gen Scania turns 5 years old now. Oh, will it? Oh my goodness, time flies, huh? Time flies. I think that the job is here already in here. Let's see. And those rain droplets look so good. Darkcaptain did a beautiful job in that one. There it is. Some cars, like some models, suffer a small viewpoint compared to traditional mirror. Ah, I see. LCD into a tiny spot. That would make sense why it's not as adopted, because there is a smaller space on these vertical bars on the smaller cars. So this is what you were saying, right? In the real mirror cams, when you move your wheel like this, when you're reversing, the mirror actually moves as well, so you don't lose track of where your trailer is. That's amazing technology. Right now here, you have to rely on the wide angle mirror below, which is a bit off-putting, but there it is. Okay, we can correct that. Let's make that work. Oh my goodness, reversing with this is so much easier, especially with true mirror FOV. Oh, that's a huge stutter. Come on, just ease it out, ease it out. There we go. Looks like it. There you go. Oi! Would have thought that was a perfect fit. Apparently not. Okay, let's correct it. Seem to be having trouble with the back always though. Always hitting the back there. There you go. Ah, that truck in the middle I guess is for telling which lane you're on. I wonder what that does in real life. So that when you're deviating from the lane it would alarm, things like that. The lane, I don't know what you call it, stay in your lane maneuver. Lane warning, there you go, that's the one. I wish we had that here too. Although that might get irritating very fast, huh? BMW type of dashboard. Oh, that's it. Nice. Lane departure assist. Thank you. Alex would not like that at all, huh? Lane departure assist. It would be alarming all over. Jack can testify. Yar! Horribla. What's your latest Franken project? Planning on doing something for this truck? Don't enter. Just let me through. Jack approach assist. Oh, I don't think any system can predict that. It's too much of a wild card to build a system on. Something only experience can tell. Speed bump. What country is this, guys? Are we in Croatia? Am I getting this right? Is that flag Croatia? Dubrovnik is in Croatia? I'm sure we're in ProMods land. I think I remember this area. I think I flew over here. That beautiful large bridge. That one. Yeah, I remember flying through that. Seeing how it looks in Flight Sim. Oh, you can do this. Come on. Maybe you can replace the grill. I'm sure someone would be modding it, adding painted versions on it. Yeah, that's the bridge. I remember this spot. Very nice look. Yeah, there's the airport to the left. This local modding, aka Frankensteining. Mexican horn. Let's take a photo here. Man, that is Scenic. I don't think we've been here since 1.40, huh? Have we? Since the new lighting update. The lighting isn't the best because it's getting dark, or it's still dark. I'm not sure what time it is in game. Get a nice picture of the truck. And then later we'll zoom it out and get a nice photo of the entire scenery. Drone shot. It's pretty good to me. Save editing, yes, that's the one. Our very own bro Frankenstein. Black out parts of trucks, sleek black and white look. Oh yeah, I can imagine that kind of look. It would be great. We'll see what SCS will add here as the new config parts become available. Maybe we'll get something by 1.42 or even earlier. Right side of the road, gotcha. Hey! Goodness! Thanks, Alex. Welcome back to the Brozone arc. Nice to see that badge again. GG man, thank you. Appreciate that. Put the old DAF and the new DAF together. Oh my goodness. Someone stop that guy. The interior mirrors are square. Thought it would be rounded. That's a good point. Yeah. With everything else super rounded, would have made sense. I like it. I like that they're not stopping to render. That was my biggest pet peeve with all the mod mirror cams we had before. When you continuously look around like that, it's painfully obvious when the rendering stops on the mirrors. Breaks immersion completely. I don't think we've ever experienced that here in this stream, right? Didn't notice it at all. Very nice, and performance has been silky smooth. SCS quality optimization. It's just really the sounds that's always lacking. Thankfully we have mods for it. Bro. Yes, perfect. Back in the bro zone. Yeah. That was my main gripe before. They were pretty fancy, but the default game didn't support them yet. Thankfully now they do. Let's see how our modding community adjusts to this new thing. I'm not sure if it was really a technical limitation before, or it was just always missed by the modders. But now not sure what SCS did to work around that or to make that work. But one thing's for sure, now it works perfectly. Amazing stuff. These sudden speed changes. Very common in Europe, I think. Not very often. Actually, we don't get that here, huh? Unlike in the US, where you are Oh, this is the area where you cross from Croatia to which country? Crossing to and from. I think I remember Skull mentioning something like that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Calvin. I tried it out mainly because of that. I wasn't really interested in any of the other parts. Those were cool, but I'm not really a config kind of guy. So the only one I was mainly liking was the mirror cams. But those mirror cams had that problem with the rendering. When you move your camera around, they stop at the edges. So hopefully he manages to update that now with this new thing from SCS. It will be cool. Having mirror cams on the next gen. I'm sure a lot of people would like that. Renault Premium, I have nothing against that. Well, I'm against the sounds, but all the sounds I'm against. But I liked driving the Renault Premium. As long as we have EVR's sounds for them. EVR's Renault Premium sounds. I think those were his first premium sounds, right? First payware sounds. I really like those. But the Renault Magnum I don't like. The boxiness of it is beyond my tastes. Yeah, Renault Premium I can live with. The Renault Magnum, I'm not available for the convoy. Aerodynamics left the chat. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. You've driven one for a short time, 5 minutes in reverse. It's not good in real life. What? Why don't you like it? Does it feel cheap, or it's not stable, or what did you not like about it? From what I heard, I think it's a bit, is it flimsy in real life? Like it breaks easily or something along those lines. So cramped and plasticky. I get it. The vibe is pretty cheap, huh? Like you really feel that you're being cost saved. Easy to lock yourself out. Why will I lead? If I lead, then I can't nudge anyone. Is it me, or is the mirror cam brighter on the outside? Interesting. Does it have built-in night vision as well? Well, I like that. Let's see what happens when it gets darker. Turn left here. Oh, but that's the right way. Okay. Even the Renault Range T thing, the parking brake flap easily shatters and just falls out of the mountings. Oh, I see. So there really is a craftsmanship issue in general. I see. Thankfully in the game you don't have those kinds of problems, but I can imagine why people would not like them in general. Makes a lot of sense. Nudge revenge, oh no. Put Jack at the back of the convoy, please. Auto exposure feature as per IRL. It brightens up. Oh wow, nice. Oh, that makes sense, yeah, because cameras have an adjustment. You can adjust the exposure and make things less or more visible with autofocus and auto exposure. And that can easily be turned into an advantage, making things more visible when in reality they are pretty dark already. That is a good point. Interesting. I like it. Nice. A target at the back of my trailer. Oh my goodness. I think I'll be hanging clothes by then. I'm not sure I'll be available. Yeah, I just thought of it. I think that's, yeah, Thursday, right? Yeah, I'll have to wash my clothes and hang them. And since there's no XP to be stolen, I don't think I can join and just lurk. Can't snipe any XP. In real life, you can use the truck cam for surveillance when sleeping. Ah, interesting. That's nice. Lots of applications, huh? I'm liking these mirror cams more and more. She said she got us covered. No. Where are we going? Zagreb? Probably. I guess that one is the opposite. No, that's not the opposite way. Button by the bed on the wall. Cool. It's great. Well, I think it was a lucky accident. But yeah, in this case, I think it's a lucky accident from SCS where they have that mirror with a different exposure than the outside. Or do you think they purposely modeled that in? Because in the beginning of the stream, I pointed it out, right? That the mirror was darker than the outside. Which now makes sense because if it's the auto exposure thing, it lowers the brightness so it's not too glaring. That makes a lot of sense now. So maybe that was in there by design. Cool. It's on purpose. Nice. Purposely implemented. Oh, cool. That's nice attention to detail then. Amazing. Wow, yeah. So these mirror cams have more than meets the eye, huh? It's not just a direct, it's not just like a technically, it's just not was transferred from the outside to the inside of the truck with the same technology. There's more to it. Quite cool. I like. Lot of truckers that sleep with an empty trailer here leave the back doors open to stop curtain cutters. What does that mean? Why would opening the door? Oh, so that the thieves will know that there's nothing to steal. I see what you mean. It's like, look, there's nothing here. So don't waste your time. Makes sense. Crap, it's 11 already. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright, let's look for a rest area up ahead and then let's call it a stream. So nice driving this. Thank you guys for the insights. Appreciate it. That's some amazing info on the mirror cams. I'm starting to appreciate them even more now. I hope this gets implemented in other of the modern trucks in SCS trucks as well. Oh my goodness, biggest stutter yet. Actually caused the cabin to shake. Triggered those sounds. Even until now, it's pitch black inside, but you can still see something outside. Maybe they can change everything, you know? Remove the glass, just make everything a screen, so everything can be adjusted, brighter or, I guess, do you think that will be the trend? That might seem scary, huh? No more glass anywhere, not even on the windshield. Everything will be painted. So it will be like a tank, and then you just have cameras, so you have displays inside, and then from there you can adjust more. Auto adjustment of the exposure and all the fancy stuff. You have all the HUD elements, overlays and whatnot, augmented reality kind of things. Pretty cool. Awesome stuff, MW. Appreciate the insights. Thanks for hanging out, man. Catch you next time. This truck looks pretty good in the dark. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This kind of modern design, Alex would not be the first person I would think of when we have this kind of vibe. It's like the opposite of Alex. I see a rest area up ahead. Browsy. Thanks, Deso. Great to hear. Alright, here we are. Stop here. Bro, hey Sib, you made it just in time. We're just finishing up. Enjoyed this truck immensely. We were able to travel, oh yeah, we could count it, 1,848 kilometers. Not too shabby. I really like how fluid the bars move. The frame rate on the bars. Very nice on those revs. And I'm going to hope that Oscar will release a high quality version of the dashboard, so even when I zoom in, it still looks in tip-top condition and you don't see any jaggies. Right, let's park it here. Looking great. Oh yeah. Apparently you have to move around. There you go. Here I think is a good spot to sleep. Does him just get banned? Rip. They all look like the Scania. Yeah, that's unfortunate, huh? Yeah, the exterior does look well, I'm not sure if I would call it like a Scania, but they kind of look similar now, don't they? I'm not that keen on the exterior. It's okay. It's okay. But the interior is what I really like. And I'm an interior kind of guy, so I'll be focusing here instead. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Awesome, guys. Happy to have you on the stream. Thanks for joining me and enjoying this new truck with me. Huge thanks to SCS for implementing such a well-polished truck.
Bye, have a great time.
Please work on the sounds next. Thank you for watching, and thank you DAF for this beautiful new release. I'll drive more of this for sure in the coming future. Thanks. Bye. Have a great time indeed. Bye, bros. Have a good one. Have a great weekend and catch you guys on Discord. I'll be waiting for your photos. Have a good one and Clumsy Trucking. Thanks and bye-bye.